They smell really bad. And if you're in Toronto, you know. The skirt is from... Guys, welcome back. It is Monday. I dropped off a Martin not too long ago. First things first, let me address the hair quickly. I did film a video of me getting this done, so don't worry. I don't know when it's gonna go up. It might be up already, so if it is, definitely check it out. But this is day 4. I didn't do anything to it. I literally just sprayed it with some water this morning. So it's not like super curly and like super defined because I'm not really doing a whole lot today. I honestly want to cook, edit, film. So I didn't really do too much with the hair. I'm actually on my way to check out a gym. So last year I was at Good Life. If you're from Canada, then you know about Good Life. It's one of our most popular gyms here. But Good Life is very expensive. So it's like $72 a month when you, after taxes and everything, it's about $72 a month. And depending on the location, you have access to like swimming and different things. But the location that I was going to, it didn't have all of those amenities. But it did have like classes and stuff, which I wouldn't go to because I have diastasis recti, and a lot of the movements and whatever workout stuff that they do I can't do. So I'm paying $72 just to use the equipment. So anyways, I just feel like it's just not worth it for me. So also, you can't really film there, and I want to be able to film my workouts, especially if I am consistent. I want to be able to film. So I'm scratching Good Life off the list. The next gym that's quite popular and very cheap is Fit for Less, which is a sister company of Good Life. The thing about Fit for Less is because it's so cheap, it's very, very crowded. And there's like a certain group of people that are in there and just fool around. Number one on the list, they smell really bad. And if you're in Toronto, you know. So they smell really bad. Also, when they're in there, they're just chit-chatting, hogging the machines and not doing anything. They're just sitting on there talking to their friends, and it's just really annoying. And the men from this group of people just stare you down. Like, it's very uncomfortable, which is the reason why I was at Good Life and I was at the women's only Good Life, because it was just quiet, nobody smells, and everyone's there to work out. Anyways, Fit for Less, super cheap. It's everywhere. So Fit for Less is like, what is it, $8 bi-weekly, so about $16, maybe $18 after tax. So cheap compared to Good Life. So I am looking for a private gym. There's a few around Toronto. A lot of them are for people who want a personal trainer. I don't want one. I know what I need to do. A lot of personal trainers don't have much knowledge on diastasis, so I don't even want to go down that route of wasting money with someone who doesn't know anything about diastasis. So I came across one that's Black owned. It's not too far from home. The price is $49 a month. They have Pilates classes. They have a Soka class. They have a bunch of different things. Anyways, I will talk to you guys maybe when I get back. I don't know if I'll take footage or record while I'm there. I might snap a few photos. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll talk to you guys when I get back. All right, you guys. So I just pulled up to the gym. It's called Unity. So that's it right there. I went inside and I can see like people are, there's a class going on right now. And I can see there's a trainer, like somebody like, telling them what to do. Walked in. It's pretty dark in there. It's not what I was expecting at all. I don't know if the lights are off or something, but it's very, very dark. And then as soon as you walk in, like, it tells you to take off your shoes. Obviously, I didn't take mine off because I didn't bring extra shoes. I didn't know that. As soon as you walk in, on your right is a counter, and I was expecting or hoping that someone would be at the counter that I could speak to about the gym, ask for a tour, and ask some questions about the Pilates classes. Anyways, nobody was there, so I kind of just waited a little bit just to see if maybe somebody would come to the front or whatever. That's just what I'm used to at a regular gym or like one of the big name gyms. Of course, it's a lot smaller. Anyways, nobody showed up, so I just messaged on Instagram to see if there's anyone available, and someone told me the coach, the guy who is training the group right now, will be done in about 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna wait since I drove all the way here. The drive wasn't long at all, so I don't mind waiting because I do want to check out the gym. It is smaller than what I was expecting. I don't know if it would have all the equipment that I need. Like I only need a treadmill and like hand weights. Back at home, so I want to share my final thoughts with what I saw. So eventually I did get into the gym and I met with Coach Jason. He's a guy that I saw when I first walked in, and he was training a group of people. So I spoke with him. He was really nice. The gym is very dark, and he gave me a bit of a tour. There wasn't much to see because it is very small. It's definitely not what I thought it was. I'll insert a photo of what I saw. So in this photo, you can see that the gym looks, or maybe it's just my eyes, it looks like it's spacious. It looks very bright, and it just looks like a place that I would want to film in. But going in, it's really dark. It's really dark. It's really crammed. There's not a whole lot of machines. There's not a whole lot of weights, and also the time slots don't really work with me. They have a lot of classes going on. They have a lot of one-on-one training going on. And for me, who's someone who just wants to do whatever they want to do and film and all this stuff, it just doesn't work. The space is too small and it's just very dark. It's just not the look that I want. I think if you are into if you want a personal trainer, you want to do classes, that is the space for you. But for me, I just want to do what I want to do in this space, and it just doesn't really work, especially if there's going to be a ton of other people in there in such a small space. Also, they only had one treadmill, and I'm saying to myself, if anyone else comes in the gym and is on the treadmill, I'm pretty much screwed. There's no other treadmill. Also, there's people who do one-on-one. I swear I only saw one squat rack, which is not much at all. And when I was in there, somebody was using it. Someone was doing personal training one-on-one and using the squat rack. So it's like there's one treadmill, one squat rack. Like, where does this leave me? Also, if there's a class going on, there's nowhere for me to stretch because the class works out on the turf, which is like, it's the only space in the gym where you can like stretch and cool down and do I guess core exercises. It's the only free space. Everywhere else has machines and weights, so you can't really stretch. Anyways, overall, it's just not for me. The pictures make it look so much bigger, so much brighter, and just so much more than what it is. And that's fine. It's just not for me. So that sucks a little bit, but that's okay. When I really think about it, why am I paying $50 a month to just use what I have at home? To leave my house to use exactly what I have at home. I have a walking pad. I have weights that I can use. So, you know, so I kind of just had to tell myself that it's just not worth it. Anyways, I'm currently making myself a little, I guess, lunch. So I have some strawberries, some grapes, and I'm cutting up some cucumbers because I'm about to make a turkey sandwich. Yeah. That is what I'm doing. Now the plan is to make the office into a filming space slash workout space. So just like a little corner where I can put my weights, my walking pad, and just do it from home. Like, it's warming up soon, so I'll be able to walk outside or run outside and then just lift weights or use my bands at home until I'm able to lift heavy, and then I'll probably just get a regular membership at one of the big names like Good Life. But for right now, it just honestly just doesn't make sense to pay for a gym when I have everything I need at home. Hey guys, so it's just a few hours later. I'm still in the same little outfit. So I'll just do a quick outfit of the day. My top is from Zara. It's just a crop top. Not a huge fan of the bra that I'm wearing, just because you can kind of see it, but that's okay. The skirt is from Ardeen. I showed you guys this in a haul I did maybe 2 vlogs back. Cute little skirt. I love that it has an elastic waistband. Yeah, it just has one slit in the side, and that's it. And then just for my house slippers. So I'm currently in the office, and this vlog is going to be all about this office. So my vlog camera is charging at the moment, so I'm using my phone, but I'm going to switch to it in a second. Why isn't this focusing on me? Anyways, so currently in the office, you guys have seen me move this office around a million times, and I'm gonna move it again. So I'm gonna move things around again in here. I'm really unhappy with the shoes behind the door. It makes it very hard, not very hard, but it's a little bit annoying to walk in and out of this room just because the door can't fully open because the wall is so close to the door. So I definitely want to move this into another room, probably into my bedroom closet. Yeah, there's a few things in here that I need to move around. So let's show you guys that. All right, so you guys can kind of see what I mean. Like the door doesn't open fully. Like I can walk through, but it's a narrow walk through. But this is what you guys see when you first come to the office. Excuse the mess. I still have this hunk of junk in the corner still. And I did move things around. But let me insert some footage of what this room looked like before I moved things around. So in that video, you guys would have seen that my table was in the center of the room at one point. I think this mirror was somewhere else. I can't remember. These drawers were definitely in a different place. Yeah, so there's a few things that need to be moved in this room. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit more so you guys can see the room fully. It's not a huge room, but it's like a decent size. So the plan for this room is to turn it into a home office gym. So my desk is gonna stay where it is. I'm not sure what I'm doing about these two things just yet. I think I may move this taller one to that corner and leave the short one here. I'll have a better idea of what I want to do once this hunk of mess is gone and the tabletops are cleared off. So the plan is to bring my walking pad in here. It's gonna go right there. My gym equipment will probably go over there. I'm thinking of getting a cubby system for there so that my gym stuff can be neatly tucked away. I'm not sure yet. I have no idea. Also, the carpet is gonna get pushed up underneath the table. Everything is just so heavy, so that's why I haven't done it yet. Mirror most likely will stay here, so that way I can take photos here, I can work out in the mirror, just set down my mat and see myself. And then this wall here, that is for donation, but this is a cubby system from IKEA. It's the Calyx, the same one I want to put in Mari's room, and this is gonna go here, and it's gonna store all of this lovely PR. Some of it's PR, not all of it. I think whatever's in here is not PR. It's my stuff that just don't have a home yet. But pretty much everything that you're seeing here and that is all gonna go in here. So that's the plan for today. Get all that junk organized and put away because I cannot stand it. And I really just want to make this area somewhere that I can come into and not have to worry about it. My closet is a disaster. It's just a bunch of PR inside there. Literally, it's just so much stuff. So I need to organize this room. All right, back onto the main camera. So the quality should be better because I feel like the quality wasn't so good with the phone. That's what I want to tackle today. I actually want to build this thing. I bought it. So I first bought it like 2 days ago, but the first time I bought it, I noticed that it had like a cut. So I decided to return it and get a brand new one. So this one is perfect. There's no cuts. So I want to build that today. I'll most likely vlog that for you guys. And then I'm going to start sorting through all of this, plus all the stuff that I have in the living room. I have a ton of PR boxes in the living room. But before I go ahead and do all of that, I definitely want to cook something and make something to eat because I am starving. So let's go ahead and do that. just want to show you guys quickly what my lunch is looking like. I cooked a couple days ago some salmon and like, you know, that viral TikTok feta pasta. I made that. That pasta went viral during the pandemic and I loved it. I haven't made it since. But anyways, I made it. It's leftover, so it's not like the prettiest plate of food. Just because I had to spread everything out so that way it would heat up properly in the microwave. Here is our feta pasta. And then I have some salmon on the side that I did. And then I have a little spinach salad with some cucumbers, strawberries, and oranges with some feta on the top. And then a big thing of water that I'm gonna drink. I actually cooked as well, but I didn't feel like eating that. Plus it's super hot. So I decided to just finish up my leftovers, and what I made today I'll have tomorrow or maybe for dinner. I did, what did I do? Ground turkey with mixed peppers, and I'll just have that with some rice. I put a little bit of tomato paste, soy sauce, some different seasonings. You guys will see it all in the clip, and I'll link the recipe that I kind of followed down below. Usually with these recipes that I find online, I do my own little spin just because a lot of these recipes call for like salt and pepper and like that's it. So I went ahead and added like Cajun seasoning, cumin powder, and I believe I added a chicken rub seasoning that I got at like the grocery store. So you can mix things around, you can mix things up. Always taste your food as you are cooking. And then adjust. If you want to make it more spicy, add some pepper. It needs a little bit more salt, add some more salt. So I never follow anything to the T. I always add my own little thing to it. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna enjoy my lunch. Also, I'm currently watching Love Island USA season 7. I just started. I'm only like 40 minutes in, and like you can see it's right there on the table. I don't really have any favorites just yet. I do kind of like Shelly. Or any of you guys watching it, let me know. Don't spoil it. I'm not anywhere near finished yet.
What's your middle name?
I don't have a middle name.
What?
What's your middle name?
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, that's my grandpa's name.
I like that.
He was like, Steve.
Because I wasn't expecting a Steve. I was like...
You guys, I am so tired. I had a banana. I gotta throw the peel in the garbage. I had some water. I had to change my shirt. Oh my gosh, I had to put my hair up. I was so hot and so like flustered. Like this took me so long to do. It took me, I want to say, an hour to do. Just one. The hardest part was screwing in with the Allen key on the sides. That was the hardest part. Everything else was so easy, but nothing's organized right now. I'm kind of trying to figure out how I want to do this. Like it's just random products right now. I have some bins in the car that I need to bring in, some wooden bins for the bottom, or I might do like a design. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I just put some random stuff on the top just to try to get through some of the stuff here. I just have a bunch of stuff. So some things are opened, like those two things are opened. None of these have been opened. So you got skincare, makeup. This is hair dye. This is a collection from Carol's daughter. Aussie Moist conditioner. I'm thinking to do like shampoo, conditioners, moisturizers, gels, oils, hair, stylers. Maybe makeup and skincare in one, and then like miscellaneous things. Because I don't get a lot of like makeup and skincare, so like that can go in one bin. And then this thing over here is full of products. So I also need to go through that again. I'm so tired.